Beep boop, beep boop, bop. I am a personification of the center of the earth. I have been awoken by an online poll mission. Get Andrew to go through center of earth again. Activating forced teleportation. 3, 2, 1, now.
Doopy doopy doo, just going on a random stroll like I usually do in Space Engineers. Whoa, whoa, what's happening? What? Whoa! Oh! Whoa, where am I?
You are in the center of the earth.
What am I doing all the way down here? We already did a Space Busters episode.
Yes, while it is true that you went to the center of the earth, you did not go through the center of the earth. Now you must go through the center of the earth.
Through the center of the earth? What do you mean?
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to build an elevator through the center of the earth.
Well, that sounds like that's going to be a lot of work. What if I refuse?
You will be exterminated. You wanna go, fool? Fight me. 1v1 me. 360, no scope, battle.
Alrighty then. What is up, guys, and welcome back to Space Busters. This is, remember when we did that, I think it was the second or third, I think it was the second episode of Space Busters. We went down to the center of the Earth. At the end of that video, we did something like this. We put a bunch of blocks into orbit around the center of the Earth, and this is what happens over a long period of time. I just loaded in and it was like this, so it's kind of cool. All the blocks have kind of formed into some sort of like landmass, I guess. I guess this would be a planet. If these were all atoms, this would be forming a planet or a particle or something. So this is kind of cool. But why are we back here? Well, you probably heard the robot forced me to make a video going through the center of the Earth. That's what you guys wanted to see. I did an online poll, and you guys said I have to build an elevator that goes through the center of the Earth instead of just to it. How long is that elevator going to be? Well, it's going to be about 120 kilometers. That's pretty far, isn't it? This is going to be interesting. Now, we've already determined that I cannot dig to the center of the Earth. Well, I can, but I cannot do it in a reasonable time frame. It would take a long, long time. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be cheating and using the voxel editor tool to make a nice hole through the center of the Earth, about probably this size, because I think this is a pretty decent sized hole there. So we're going to be doing that, and it's going to be loads of fun. Not really. I'll probably montage the whole way through it or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we'll do that. And once we do that, we'll come back and we'll have the hole already ready. So then from there, we can just go ahead and build the actual elevator part, which is the fun part, right? So I'll see you guys in a second. We're going to get this hole built. Let's do it. Alright, so apparently digging gigantic holes straight through the planet is not something that Space Engineers likes. I dug a hole straight through, and then I tried to go over it with a little bit of a bigger brush, or a little bit of a bigger hole creator, and the game did not like that at all. The game actually decided that it would run out of memory and crash. But I think we are fine with this size. I wanted to make it a little larger, but I think this is going to be fine. So now the next step is going to be to create an elevator. And you might be saying, what the heck? We already dug to the center of the Earth, and we already created an elevator on 2 separate occasions. In fact, the elevator, well, it was in this world. I don't know where it is now. I think we deleted it to save space. but it was right there. But, however, this elevator is a bit different. Construction-wise, it's going to be largely the same, but how it operates is going to be different, because instead of going up, this elevator has to go down. And then when it reaches the center of the Earth, it's got to go up. So it's got to be able to go both up and down. And it's got to be able to regulate its speed so it doesn't go too fast, because there's an ultimate speed mod, I think, on this one. Yeah, there is. You can see the speed's not actually... The speed bar isn't actually going up, so there is ultimate speed. Unlimited speed, rather. So yeah. Well, actually, no, before we get to work, let's do one quick jump, because it's always fun. Quick little jump to the center of the Earth. Here we go. We're not going to go all the way, but I just want to jump in the hole. Goodbye, world. Does anyone get, like, the ring vibes? I'm going down a gigantic hole like this. And we're going to bounce off something real soon here. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, you get the idea. That was fun. Well, so we're going to want the top to be, because it has to connect to the ground somehow. And since we're going to make it the same way we did the other one, we can't really connect on the sides unless we do a different design. Do you guys want to do a different design? Would that probably be a good idea, actually, to do a different design? All right, you know what? We're going to go for a different design. So instead of being just one straight up long rod like that, we're going to have something like this. And the elevator is going to go on this side. It's going to have some wheels facing this so it doesn't go against it. It's going to have some wheels on the side to keep it in. And it's going to have some wheels on the back to keep it kind of in place as well. So side wheels, back wheels, and those wheels. And that should make it pretty good. So one of the good things about design like this is it allows us to support it from multiple sides. So where the other one had a problem where if you were to cut something like that, the whole thing comes crashing down, rendering your whole design useless. Now we have a better way to keep it up in case some troll decides to like knock it down or something. All right, that's going to be our little piece that we're going to copy and paste over and over. It's got a connection at the bottom, a connection in the middle, and then doesn't need a connection at the top because we're going to copy and paste it over and over once again. So let's go ahead and do our first copy. We're going to grab this, we're going to bring it down here, and we're going to twist it so it's in place. So bring it around and turn it around. There we go. And there's our first copy. We just have to do that a billion more times, and we will hopefully get to the center of the planet. Let's keep going. How big is this going to be? About 120 kilometers, so it's going to be about the size of our moon. What was it? Our moon bridge that we did. So some of you are probably already noticing a problem that we might have, and that would be that one grid can't really be that size. You start having problems, and I'm kind of also worried about that. But we'll figure out a way around it. We'll probably do the same thing where we have it like this, and we just hop over it, and hope for the best when it gets there. The other problem that we might run into as well is that this, again, this whole thing doesn't necessarily go straight through the center. It gets very darn close, like within a couple, like 100 meters. It's really close, but it doesn't go exactly through the center. So we might have a problem since this is gravity aligned, and this hole is not perfectly gravity aligned. We might have that problem. But for now, it seems like it's doing pretty well. This is going to be really boring to watch it go down, because before, I mean, you were going up, but now there's nothing to see when you go down. It's literally just rock. That is, you guys will have no way of knowing if I just edited together a reoccurring clip of rock or if I actually did this. I'm not saying I would lie to you guys, but you would have no way of knowing just because there's nothing to see as you're doing it. I can throw it through a montage, which is what I'll probably do, but all you're going to see is passing rock like this. Rock, 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 rock. You guys trust me, right? I wouldn't lie. All right, guys, this is the shaft right here. That goes all the way, we'll zoom out a little bit. It goes all the way to the center of the Earth. Through it, and all the way back out the other side. You can see, like, yeah, you can see that little bit right there coming out the other side. This took me about 2 hours to make, just because we had a lot of complications along the way, making it a little tougher than it should be. But I think we're finally ready to make the elevator that's going to go on this thing. So let's get to it. This is going to be the fun part. And I have a couple of interesting designs for this thing. So let's get to it. Okay, here's a good start. So we have the bottom wheels here. In fact, I'm not a fan of this because actually we're going to move the bottom wheels a little bit down so that they're touching that. But I was afraid that might hit. No, it's going to be fine. And then we're going to add, I want to say 2 side wheels on each one. And then we're going to add some top wheels as well. I think the top ones we might make smaller than these ones. We have big wheels right here because big wheels have the biggest surface area. Hopefully they'll give us the biggest braking power, the biggest thrusting power. Wink, the biggest any power. All right, we've got a good start here. We've got our bottom wheels right here. Bottom ones are looking good. They're a bit far away, but we'll change that. We've got these ones right here, also a bit far away, but we'll try and change that. Then we've got these ones here, which admittedly are really far away. I might want to... Okay, if I remove this one, let me know what happens right here. Let's... Boop. I can't place the wheel there? What if I do this? Ah, okay, that's what we want to do. We want to get them as close as possible, because what we're going to do... you don't want to place. That's annoying. Whatever, we'll use the top one right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and use these wheels to bring everything closer. So these 2 wheels we just placed, we're going to try and use those. So these ones, we're going to go ahead and give it some height offset. And hopefully, give it some strength as well. A lot of strength. Hopefully that'll start to pull things a little closer. It looks like it is. That's good. It's not exactly as close as we want it. We want it a little bit more. All right, there we go. It seems like we now have a working elevator. Oh, the brakes are hard. The brakes are hard on it. So this is the interesting part of it. We're going to make a nice elevator in a second, but the interesting part of it is that the testing really needs to be done, because while most of it's just falling down, the hard part, and we actually are gaining speed pretty fast. The hard part is going to be when we switch directions, and we're going to have to go completely backwards. But I think if it can go forward like this, it probably won't have any trouble going backward. Ooh, it's getting stuck a little bit there. Because those wheels, it looks like, have come off. Dang it, I knew this might be a potential problem we'd face. By the way, you hear the sound of the game really not liking this thing? Listen to that. That's the sound of Clang trying to take it. He tries and tries, but he will not. Not today. Not on this, the day of our descent. And ascent, actually. It's both. I think we're ready, though, to try this thing out again. So let's press this off. Okay, that actually works really well. That works much better than before. I see we have a rogue wheel down there. But let's, boom, lock this right there. Let's build the canopy, which is going to be where we're going to stand, and then we'll give it a go. We're almost ready, though. Alright, everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. We've got everything built. Let me give you a quick little tour of our vehicle. It's a bit messy around the back, but let me show you. Well, I guess we'll start with the back. So we've got these back wheels to try and keep us on the track right here. I've removed our safety, by the way, so this is kind of scary. We've got these back wheels. Their goal is just to keep us in the general area. That's pretty much all they do. These ones are completely unnecessary, but they were used to put this one in its place. I just didn't remove them. And you know what? It works. I'm fine with that. We've got side wheels to keep us on the track. It looks like we're missing a side wheel, but you know what? I don't particularly care. 3 is as good as 4. Probably. That's the optimum word there. Okay, so we also have these front wheels, which are going to be our propulsion wheels. They're going to guide us along the track and give us all of our power. And then we duplicate the same thing on the other side. On the top, we have a cockpit, which we're not going to use. It's just there for help if we ever need it. We've also got antennas, which are not necessarily there for anything. And then finally, stepping into our cabin. This is how we're controlling this thing. We have propulsion overrides. We have a brake system, and that's it. We can make it go faster, which goes up. We can make it go slower, which goes down, and we can brake, which will slow us down. We're probably just going to be using brakes for the most part as we're going down. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have. What else is there? Oh yeah, so when we get to the middle, things are going to flip around, because that's just how gravity works. So what I've gone and done is I've made a backwards version of this as well. So when you click faster, it actually decreases the propulsion override so that your wheels will go the right way. There's not glass on the, you know what? Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna do a quick little change to this. Okay, there we go. I just made a quick little change to the floor so we can actually see through it if we want to. It kind of gets me stuck here though. That's kind of annoying, but I think it'll be fine. I don't think it'll screw us up at all. Crossing my fingers, knocking on wood. Okay, are you guys ready for this thing to go? I know the wheels are. You hear it going. They're ready. Okay, we have a save made, so if things fail, which they very well might, we will have that there just in case. Oh, okay. I don't think we can even physically fall out of this thing, so we're pretty good in case we're like running around to this thing. The only way we can fall out is through there, so we got to be careful. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's get this thing going. We're going to start by pressing the brakes. That's going to give us some nice speed going down. I don't know how fast we want to go, but I've got speed there and I've got it in my lower part as well. And the brakes actually act pretty fast. That's pretty good. Actually, well, they don't stop us at all the way it seems, but whatever. That's fine. It's totally fine. Let me hop out real quick and add some lights, because I'm noticing this is something we're missing. All right, now we can see everywhere. We have lights at the top, lights at the side, and lights at the bottom. Okay, let's get this thing going. Take off the brakes. Let her ride. It's scary because when we did the space elevator, it only went to about 30. Oh, It only went to about 30 and then it stopped. Like, it slowed down. With this one, it doesn't stop. This is going, we're almost going 100 here. And that is scary. Oh my god, look at it go! Look how fast it goes! Okay, we're going about 100 now. We really cranked it up. We are going about 100. Look how scary that is. Could you imagine riding an elevator and seeing that pass you? Like, doo -doo 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 -doo. Stick your hand out, it's gone. Okay, I just got to keep an eye out just so we don't miss any of the rail changes, because if we do, there's a very good chance we'll go flinging off the rails. I don't know that we will, but it's still sketchy. How fast are we going? Still 94. So it looks like we're stopping at 100, even though there's not a hard limit for vehicles on this particular thing. But here comes the center of the earth. Oh, we got flung. Okay, the thing is fine though. We got flung, but our ship did not. We are good. Let's look outside. Oh my god. That's what I was telling you guys when we were building this thing earlier, that take a little look-see. That it's not as fun as just building the other one. Or as like looking at the other one, because there's no Earth to see. I mean, there's literally Earth, but there's no like cool Earth that you can look at as they're going up. Oh, we got flung around a little bit. This is cool. How fast are we going? We're slowing down a little bit, and that actually makes sense because our gravity's going lower. You can see that in the bottom right. Actually, you can see that right here. We have a monitor for that. Gravity is going down. Which is nice because as the gravity goes down, there's less of a chance that we'll get flung from the rails. Ooh! Ooh! I danced with death right there. Oh, this is sketch. This is so sketchy. I haven't even used these buttons yet, but don't worry, we will have to use them once we cross the middle. Should we do some montages? Let's do some montages. I'll just sit here and let it kind of go, and yeah. Although it's kind of really hard to see out the bottom. I wish we had glass. I don't think they have it though. Oh, that was a track change! Oh my god, that was a track change! Did you see it coming? I saw it at the last second, and it bounced us. It bounced us good. That was a bit of a bounce right there. That was like, I feel like for a second we were off the track, but we survived. By the way, I have this world. If you guys want to give this thing a try, I did a save right before we launched this thing, so I could upload this to the workshop if you guys want. So you can mess around with this. I mean, there's not much you can do with it other than descend for yourself, but and it doesn't go over 100, so you don't even need any mods for anything to work. That's kind of cool. I feel like we have another track swap coming soon. Coming soon to own on DVD and video cassette. Track swaps. Actually, they're not that dangerous because they're very close together, so it's hardly like a gap, but it is still a gap, and gaps are scary, especially with Space Engineers. In fact, this is Space Engineers. I've forgotten for a second. How are we not off the rails yet? It feels like that should have happened a long time ago, doesn't it? Our speed's not decreasing at all. Even the gravity is slowly going down. Okay, I'm actually very surprised by this because it's so smooth. Like, it's just like when we did the space elevator the first time. Like, I was surprised. I didn't think it would be smooth. Just like this one. It's so smooth. How many times can I say smooth in under a minute? Seriously, this is... I mean, I'm jumping around, but think about it. I'm traveling to the center of the Earth going... Before, it was about 100 meters per second. So how smooth can you be if you're going that fast? But still, there's not very many bumps other than me. Well, I say that, and now I'm bumping around everywhere. And especially for controlling this via buttons, we're not even in a cockpit. I mean, I guess you could call this a cockpit, but we're not even controlling this the way we're used to. Oh, that's a swap. That's a swap. Oh, did you feel that? Did you feel that, or was it just me? That was a swap. I'm not fast enough to hit the brakes. So if those swaps were dangerous, then we would be goners. But yeah, considering this is really... Oh! Oh, please don't crash. Okay. Whew. I would hate for this thing to crash. That would suck. Space Engineers has a habit of crashing like randomly. When you're doing stuff like this, it's like, hey, you're doing something that's not intended. Then again, Space Engineers didn't crash when I set the gravity to 1,000,000, so I can't be too harsh. Oh man, it's getting bumpier, which is weird because it's getting slower. Oh, because gravity's getting lower. Oh, I didn't think of this. Oh no. This is sketchy. We can't go out this side, but this side is fair game. We can certainly fall out that side. Actually, very glad we haven't hit any rock either. I mean, I did this. I did all the rocks with the voxel editor, but still, sometimes there are little glitches if you go too fast. So, I didn't go too fast. What I literally did was I put some pennies on my W key and then taped my right-click button and very slowly went through the earth. That's how I did this. In case any of you guys ever want to do this, but if you do it too much, it results in memory errors. So be careful. But yeah. It took me, I think it took me two to 3 hours to actually get this whole thing set up. The whole track. Oh, we're going everywhere, man. I don't want to use my jetpack. I don't think we can fall. Yeah, we can't fall out there. So that was a good design on my part. Otherwise, I would be gone so many times over. We're going 30 now, so we're getting a little bit slower. Do you guys think it's time to increase the stuff? Look at our gravity. It's 0.06. If I jump right now, it's gonna take me a long time to get back down. Look at the heat. Inferno. We're in an inferno right now. Man, I want to go faster. I don't know why this isn't working. I wonder if the wheels aren't pressed up against that good enough. It's getting really hard to, oh man. Oh man. It's not easy to fall when you start slowing down. Come on, you speed me up a little bit. I want to get there in some time. I don't want to go this last mile for the next 30 minutes. That was a mistake. That was obviously a mistake. Yeah, if I reduce friction, it's fine going faster. Oh my god, 0.2 Gs. I cannot go down. Oh, I could almost not go down fast. Why are we tilting? Oh, this is just weird. It's trying to tilt us toward that side. Oh my gosh, we're commencing the tilt. No, I'm gonna fall. Ah! No! Land on it. Land on it. Oh my god. This is so weird. Ah! Come on, land me on something solid. Okay, this is good. I'll stay on this. There's the center of the earth. How fast we're going? We're going back 22 again, so we're picking up speed again a little bit. By the way, that's only a that's only a that's not a very accurate center of Earth. That's just the general area of where it is. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's trying to push us. It's trying to push us. Oh no, don't go out the hole. Don't go out the hole. I'm not jumping. It's doing this. Oh no! Go back! Go back! Ah! Ah! Well, that would be us right there. Let's get a little. I've got dampeners off to make it a little harder. I didn't want to use jetpack at all, but we had to. We might have to again. Get in there. Okay, yeah, we have to use jetpack. It's like impossible to stay in there the whole time. Oh, I think we're on the other side now. Oh my god, we're actually on the other side now and we're able to walk. That is cool. Okay, so now we're going back the... Oh, nope, nope. Don't want to be out here. Let me in. Let me back in. Okay, so now that we're in here, have we passed the center of the earth? Yeah, we have. Okay, so let's hit that faster button right there. Give us some speed. It's going to be harder to look at the speed now, but... Yeah, okay, so we do have some positive speed here. And gravity should start increasing pretty soon. It's at 0.03 now. Our speed's still maybe going up. And we should start to become a little bit more stable as well. We already are. You can see. Oh, okay. I speak, and game, you just throw that in my face. I'm like, hey, stability's a thing. The game's like, ha! Do you even know what game you're playing? Oh, there we go. We're getting some speed now. 22. I thought I'd never see those numbers again. 23 even. We're starting to come out of the... It's kind of scary. That there's like a little fear aspect of this as well, because once you get down to the center of the Earth, if you can't come back up, you're in big trouble. You're stuck down there. Obviously not in real life. In real life, you just burn. But yeah, we're starting to pick up that speed again. 28. I'm sorry we have to read this upside down, but I couldn't place one of these on this side. I guess I can probably. Let me just... I don't think I can fit one in there, but I can probably put one right there. Let's jump in there. We'll go down to the scripts. Velocity scripts. All right, there we go. We've got a speed we can actually read. In fact, we are actually going up now, so I'm going to go ahead and remove these blocks here so we can see a little bit. They don't really provide anything other than the ground, so we can remove those. Four block. Oop. All right, now we can see a little bit. Let's do a montage here so you can actually see us going a little bit faster than 27 meters per second. So let me go into that view and let's go. I'll just let it go for a little bit. I've started noticing that we've been slowing down quite heavily here. Let's hit the brakes, stop for a second, and see what we can do here. Oops, a little bit of lag. Okay, so this is why we tested it at the start, to make sure that all the wheels worked, and we could actually go up at the normal gravity. So let's check out our wheels here. How come when I get in a cockpit like this, I can easily go up? But then when I try and do the propulsion controls like this, I cannot. Does the cockpit just have more power? Like more general power going to the wheels? Because it seems like that might be the case. I'm actually not sure why, but when I press P, when they have an override, look, they can't do anything. But then if I go in here to all wheels, and I turn off the override and then just do it manually, look at this! Look how easy it is if I do it like that. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I want to say maybe some of the wheels are going the wrong way or something, and the override is changing that somehow. All right, regretfully, we're going to have to use a remote control block, which is now what we're using to control this thing because it just drives so much better. For some reason, I don't know why, but it's different when it comes to the buttons. It just doesn't have the same power that it does when you actually drive it. So that is really weird. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys know. Post that in the comments if you guys understand why that would be the case. But we're just gonna drive ourselves out of here. We can still look around, so that's kind of nice. Although I'm not a fan of this roof here. Let me go ahead and change that. All right, here we go. Back at it again. How far are we? I think we are. We're about 50 kilometers away. So this will be interesting. Actually, from this way, we'll be able to see stuff a lot clearer. Like when the things come. It's like a little game. Will I be able to react fast enough to stop the next gap change? It's interesting because look how fast the track comes and goes. I don't think I'm fast enough to see it and react. We haven't had one in a while, so I know one should be coming up, and we're nearing 40 kilometers away. I'm trying to think where I put them. Coming out the other side, so then I use like a 20 kilometer. So we should be seeing one any second. Because I used like a 20 kilometer track piece added to what we had before, and then I tacked one on. Oh, that's it. Oh, I reacted just fast enough. Let's go check it out so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This one doesn't actually look that bad from what I saw. There we go. Little track cut right there. Doesn't that look so cool, this little craft? But you can see why I'm a little bit worried about these things. And in fact, slowing down might have been a bad idea, since it seemed like when we were going faster, we were able to go through it. For some reason, I'm getting a really... Wait, why am I floating? Oh, my dampeners. Okay. For some reason, I'm getting a really big sense of like loneliness just in this hole. I don't know why, but just looking up and then looking down, it just feels like, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I don't usually get that in Space Engineers, but that's weird. Like, it feels like if I got stuck here, no one would be coming for me. Like, there'd be no one would know where I was or anything like that. It's kind of scary. Imagine a staircase going up this whole thing. That would take forever. Please don't suggest staircase through the center of the Earth. If you guys hate me, you'd suggest that. All right, let's continue. Kind of slowly over the gap. Oh, it's not a good one. Oh, we're off somewhere. We're off somewhere. That's dangerous. I gotta go check out the situation. What has happened? I knew I shouldn't have slowed down, man. Ah, okay. It looks like some of our wheels have decided to be a little different. Okay, what we could try and do then is we could try and roll back downward, and hopefully these will roll that way and come back down, and we'll avert the crisis. And then we'll come back at it at full speed. Oh, we had it for a second. Oh, we're almost there. I can't see it. I'm trying to see it past that, right? Past the monitor. Okay, here's what I'll do. You ready for this? This is genius level stuff. Wheel. Here we go. We're going to take all these back wheels. We're going to drop their strength significantly. And hopefully that'll allow them to... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're out of the crisis. Let's roll down a little bit. Quite a big distance. We're going to pick up some speed again. Hopefully. All right, stop right there. We're going to bump back up the wheels. Give their... See, we're actually having trouble slowing down there because the wheels don't have as much strength. Give them their strength back. All right, here we go. Full speed ahead. There's the gap. Let's just go straight through it. Nope. Nope, it didn't work. All right, now what's the issue? Same thing, but for the bottom wheels, except these ones are hardly even that bad. So what we could do is we could just do the same exact thing. Remote control, or no, wheels. Bump down their strength quite significantly. Connect back up to our remote control. And get ready just to push it as hard as we can. All right, here we go. Go, 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 go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, there we go. We got through. Whoo, okay. Let's get a little bit of speed, and then I'll change my wheels back. How fast are we going? 60. Ooh, 65. That's pretty good. Shifty-5. Any of you guys know that song? That was from like my childhood. Like when I was how old was I? Thinking back, in elementary school to middle school, probably middle school. That was the song, Swifty-5. You can probably search it. It's super cringy, but it's like a meme from when I was in middle school. Swifty-5. I also listened to Fred the Beard, if you guys have seen that one. Another one of my favorites. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. What is your name? I'm Fred the Beard. What is your name? I'm Fred the Beard. What is your name? I'm Fred the Beard. Well, I've never heard of a beard with a name like Fred. I'm Fred the Beard. Hello, Fred the Beard. Hello, Fred the Beard. Hello, Fred. And then at one point, he just does like a sick guitar solo randomly. Like a beard. It's a beard. And he does a guitar solo. I know. Peak comedy of like 2008 or something. What are some other old school meme videos that were super popular? Charlie the Unicorn. You guys have probably seen that one. If you haven't, it's hilarious. It's got some kind of dark humor though, but it's pretty funny. Llamas with Hats is another classic. There was like a whole Llamas with Hats saga. Like when I was young, they only had like 3 of them, but then at some point over the years, the author went back and did like 10 or 11 of them or something. There's a bunch. It's got like a whole storyline now, and it's like super dark, but I don't know. It's pretty good. This is what we do when we're in the dark hole. We reminisce about YouTube's old days, before everything. This was before I was a YouTuber. This was before PewDiePie was a YouTuber. This was before anyone. You had Charlie the Unicorn leading the way. Before TikTok, hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? What are you guys' old YouTube meme videos that you used to watch? I guess they weren't called memes, but your old, you know, the videos that you remember. Why are we slowing down so much? I guess we just hit a bad patch of rail. Yeah, what are you guys' old videos? Oh, Harry Potter Puppet Pals! You guys remember that one. If you've not seen Harry Potter Puppet Pals, whoo, whoo, that was like the creme de la creme of YouTube. No, Potter Puppet Pals, not Harry Potter Puppet Pals. Woo! Ooh! Ooh! What happened? Oh, I feel like we hit a bump. I wasn't looking though. Oh, we did. We definitely did. Look at that. That's a bump. That's a bump to be sure. Okay. Boop. Hit that. Let's go take a look at the situation so we can decide what we want to do. It looks like a standard bump problem. The middle wheels are kind of stuck as well. Oh, shoot. Those are the ones you don't want to get stuck. Side wheels. We can try and just push through it. Or we can try and reduce the strength on all wheels and see if that allows us to go through a little bit. Let's try that one. That seems a bit easier. All right, get us through there. Get us through there. It might not be able to. Oh, it's able to. It's able to. Come on, but the last bit. We just need a little bit more. Oh, no. That was not good. What's our sit rep? Side wheels, okay. I think we've lost this. No, this side wheel was always gone. Oh, we're off over here. Aha, okay. Here's what we're going to do. Part of me wants to just drop this wheel. Okay, we got ourselves up. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Okay, now we're going to... Let's increase the strength of all of our wheels again. Strength, bump up. So we can actually stop, hopefully. Nope. There we go. Okay, we stopped. Let's actually go up there and see if we can do anything about this gap so that we don't run into the same problem. There we go. Now we've pretty much plugged the gap. That should help us. Oh, oh yes, we got over it. Okay, now we've got to go back in there really quickly and add back that strength to all of our wheels. Whoop. There we go. And I think now we're good. So all we had to do was plug the gap and then decrease the strength of all of our wheels so they kind of glide right over it. See, that's the thing. When you're driving, strength is what you need. Right, we're going really fast. Holy crap. When you're driving, strength is what you need. But when you're in a situation like that, where it's a little hairy, you need to decrease that strength. Let the wheels breathe a little bit. Let them do their own thing. Give them some autonomy. There might be one more transition, and I'm really hoping there's not, but it's very possible that there is one. I think we came up... How far are we? Yeah, I think there's one coming up pretty soon at about 61 kilometers, because I came up a little bit short, so I built one more little segment. How slow we're going? We're going kind of slow here, so this might not be great for us. But as long as I built it close enough together, we should be good with our current speed. Sometimes I wonder if we should preemptively reduce our strength. Yeah, maybe there's not one. We're getting really close. Okay. Alright, so last time I did this, when we actually did this space elevator, some of you guys actually wanted to see what would happen if I launched off the end of it. So, you know what? We're just not going to stop. We're just going to continue going right off the end of this thing and see what happens. We're out the other side. There it is. Here comes the end of this thing. Oh, this will be interesting. Zoop. Oh, Lord. Are we going to go back in the hole? Oh, I think we missed it. We're falling. Yeah, no, we're not going in the hole. We've dodged that. And kerplunk. I think block damage is turned off. Yeah, block damage is definitely turned off. So that we didn't have to deal with that. But there. Oh, and she sticks the landing. Although technically it's two-sided. So anyway it landed. Hi, tree. It would have stuck the landing. Let's take a couple screenshots. That looks cool. All right, welcome to China. We're on the other side of the planet. There it is. That was quick and painless, wasn't it? Not for me. For me, it's 12:30 a.m. now. And it took... And I started this at like 6:30 or something. So, quick and painless for sure. That's about the distance we got, by the way. Okay, so I think we can answer our question. Is it possible to go through the center of the Earth using an elevator? Yeah, it certainly is, provided that the track is built and the hole is in existence. If you tried to dig the hole, it's probably not possible. You'll probably crash your game before you do anything remotely resembling this. Same with building this thing. My voice. Same with building this thing. It's probably not possible to do this in survival. But in creative, it certainly is with the help of Spectator, voxel editor, and stuff like that. And then we were able to build ourselves a nice little craft to drive through the center of the Earth. And it actually worked, with a couple of hiccups here and there. But it actually worked, which is impressive. I think that's kind of cool. In fact, if we go right up against this, we can probably fall straight down the hole. As long as we don't bounce off the edge of this. Oh, we're going to one side too much. But anyways, yeah, I think that's a good place to end this episode. I guess that's the only place we could end this episode. We found out if it was possible. We did it, and that was fun. Just gonna. Oh, there is a little bounce. But anyways, if you guys liked that episode, please hit the like button. Put your comments and your suggestions down in the comment section below, especially any suggestions for future Space Busters episodes. You guys' suggestions are really amazing. All of these come directly from what you guys want to see. So put those down in the section below. Final plugs. I have a Twitch thing down in the description. You can check that out. I have a Discord down in the description. You can check that out. I have a Patreon down in the description. You can check that out. Pretty much anything you ever need is going to be down in the description. You can check that out. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Space Busters. I wonder if I should just let it. Like, I should just let me fall down. It would probably take me like a good 10 minutes to fall down this. Like, I'm not even kidding. We've gone about a sixth. Not even. Yeah, we've gone about a sixth now of the distance. Although if we keep bouncing like this, we actually... Oh, there we go. That's a nice little angle right there. We're going to pick up a lot of speed there. In fact, if we go fast enough, we're just going to bounce ourselves into the planet. And we are getting to about that speed. So this will be interesting. 500. Oh! Somehow we didn't... We've still retained our speed though. This is like what's that game? Pinball.